What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life and TV. I'm Poetry. You're here for Travel and Talk Thursday. I am here where it all started. My garage. Every time I come through here, since that day, I get this uneasy feeling. Because I don't know when it's going to happen again. So, the other day, I was out here in my garage, me and Keena. Well, my garage won't close. Why the garage won't close? The fuck? My garage door won't close. Hold on, y'all. Alright, let's see. I don't know what that was. The garage went closed. But now it's closing. Okay, so like, I have this weather stripping on the floor. And it's old. I installed it so it wasn't installed properly. I put it down with some doggone concrete glue. But concrete glue and rubber don't hold the rubber together. And I don't know why the landlord themselves won't come put some doggone stripping on the doggone garage door. But that's part of the problem. It's part of the doggone problem. So, why was I going in the garage? I don't remember, because Keena and we were going together. No, Keena went out to the garage. She went out to the garage first. She saw it and ran back in. I was like, what's up? She said, something in the garage. I'm like, what? Something in the garage. I go out to the garage. You hear it. I mean, it's like making a loud noise. And it's over by my washer and dryer. Baby, I looked up. There was a roach so motherfucking big that it changed my whole life, y'all. But I was being brave. I was gonna be brave. I went back into the house. I grabbed my bug spray. And I said, I'm gonna get this motherfucker. By the time I got back to the garage, it went up the wall and it was in the corner. It wasn't like big, like long. Like, I've seen some long roaches in New Orleans. I even seen some long ones in St. Louis before. This one was big body-wise, round-wise. It was just, you could just understand that it was juicy. That it was that type of roach. And it was crawling. And it was moving fast. And the noise I heard, I'm thinking is, around some paper or something. No, it was this motherfucker's feet hitting the wall. That's how big this bitch was. Okay, so I went and got my bug spray. Keena like, that's not gonna work, mama, because I was like, no, we got different levels of this bug spray. We got mist, we got spray, we got jet stream. I'm gonna hit that bitch with the jet stream, right? So I came out, took my doggone, my ortho. That's what I had, ortho, and it has the little wand that so you got some levels, you get some movement, and then you can hit the spray, and so I could stand back as far as I possibly could and spray it. So I got into my stance. Held the bottle in his hand, had the spray in his hand. I aimed, fired. I put on my military life, when they taught us how to shoot weapons, I put that on. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm gonna get him. Had my line of sight lined up. I was aiming for him. Squirt. Missed. I didn't have it on the right setting. Mist was coming out. But the mist was getting around it, so it started going in circles a little bit. Going in circles. I said, oh, no. Let me get it on the right stream. So I checked the stream again. Put it on jet stream. Made sure it said jet stream on that bitch right there. I'm gonna hit this train. I'm gonna hit this fucking train. Make sure it didn't hit the jet stream. I aimed. Fired. Bow! Hit that bitch in the back, right? I hit that bitch in the back. That motherfucker rose up on me on its hind legs, spread its wings, looking like a goddamn praying mantis. Spread its wings. I'm telling you, it went in the crouching dragon, hidden tiger style. Went on my ass and came at me. It flew off the wall. At me, motherfuckers. At me. But it was a little bit drunk because I had hit it with a good sting. So it didn't make it far. It dropped. Landed on top of the deep freezer. Fell off the deep freezer. Now, I was in my stance at first. I had to turn to my run. I'm telling you, baby, that motherfucking bug came at me. And I swear, with every step it took, it grew. By the time it got close to me, I could have sworn that motherfucker was Cujo. I was literally running around my motherfucking car. I'm screaming. Keena screaming. The dog in the inside of the house barking. And I'm like, stay back, Vito. Stay back. That bug. I climbed over the car, y'all. Like the front end. I didn't like go over because I'm like kind of heavy. But like the front end of it, to get around and get in the house, me, Keena, pushed into the house, pushed the dog, and because the cat was there by now too, pushed them back, shut the door. I got my bug spray because I still had it in hand. Because when I ran, I didn't drop nothing. When I screamed, I didn't drop. I clenched everything to my chest, boy. I was running like I was holding my bosoms. I was like this. All my fat meat was hurting and tight because I was running my like this. Trying to round that car so I wouldn't drop the damn bug spray. Because if I needed to throw that big ass heavy 5 gallon, it was a gallon jug of bug spray at this bug, I was going to throw it because it was coming. It said, bitch, you hit me. So I know I said I got attacked, but I hit it first. But you know what? It was violating my goddamn property. Nobody let it in. It didn't come with no invitation. I ain't say you can come on over. It had to come underneath that gap left by the weather stripping. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be damned if it didn't come in and try to make a fucking home in my garage. You know what I'm saying? I sprayed the door down. I sprayed around the edges, around the frame. I mean, it was so much bug spray there that you could bust your ass if you stepped over there. That's how oily the floor had. But I kept on spraying. Because I wasn't sure where it came from, but it ain't coming into this part of the house. The next morning, because we stayed out of the garage the rest of the day. The next morning I got up. My mama had took out the trash already. I was like, did you see it? She's like, see what? The bug. Like it should have been dead or something, right? You know, because I hit it with a good stream. If it ain't dead, it's hiding somewhere. That's what I'm thinking. It's like I didn't see nothing. I opened up the garage, went on out to the truck. I didn't see nothing. So now every day when I walk out to the garage, I'm looking for it. Because I ain't seen no remnant, no carcass, nothing. And I don't think that bug was smart enough to try to make itself back underneath the opening in the door that he came in. I don't think bugs are that intelligent, are they? I don't know, this one might be, because that motherfucker knew to come at me. It was like, you the bitch to just hit me with that shit. But he shook it off like Bannock. I'm telling you, he raised them wings up. That wingspan was so fucking wide. And I've seen flying roaches before. But I ain't never seen one fly towards me. And baby, my life. I'm telling you, I don't think I almost caused myself a goddamn heart attack. I was breathing so heavily. My chest was pounding. You could see my heart lifted out of my chest. How heavy I was breathing. How hard my heart was pounding. It's just like, I was like, Kenny, bring me my blood pressure machine. Bring me my blood pressure. I'm serious. So serious. I had to take my blood pressure because I didn't know if I was going to make it, y'all. Because I just knew I saw all my lives, my past and my present, pass right in front of me. Stop, look at that motherfucking bug and say, fuck you. No, we ain't staying. We ain't staying. If I was a cat and had 9 lives, 8.99 of it be gone right now. That's what I'm telling you. Check my blood pressure. By the time I checked my blood pressure, I was running my mouth with Keena because we was trying to talk about it. She was trying to get me to calm down, I think. Or I was trying to get her to calm down, one or two, because we had screamed at it. It was so, I know the neighbors heard us. I know the neighbors heard, but nobody came to our rescue. Not a single damn person came to our rescue. But I know they had to hear us. Because you hear the dogs outside, they all hooping and howling and shit. It's a cop back there that I hope don't get close to me soon, because I don't want to turn my camera off yet. This bitch right here, you bobbing and weaving. What the fuck? Yes. Shit. Motherfucker don't. I'm in this lane over here. Can't have this one. As long as the cop don't get behind me, I might be alright. So yeah. Baby. When I took my blood pressure, it was a little bit elevated, but it wasn't as high as I expected it to be, because like I said, I had waited a few minutes. But after about 10-15 minutes, my heartbeat, the pace of my heart, was still damn near at 100 or something. I ain't never been so scared in my life. Normally I'm a thug. Normally I'm a G. You know what I'm saying? Don't nothing faze me but bugs. Bugs and mice. I don't like them at all. At all. I will go toe to toe with a humane being. But a bug, something about them makes my nerves under my skin crawl. And I can't kill them. Because if I see the juice and the swoosh and all that come out, I researched it. It said it was a roach. Because I remember what that motherfucker looked like. I could give the police a description of him if I had to write it down. I remember that motherfucker. I'm gonna name him Barry. That's what he gonna be called, because Barry was, no, he should be Brutus. He was terrifying. We normally don't do, like Hubert, our frog, y'all know the frog supposed to eat insects and shit. Hubert was like, fuck that. Let him live. That's what Hubert rescinded back into his hole. I gotta get in this lane. Hubert rescinded back into his hole. I was like, the fuck? What you was supposed to be here? That's why we leaving you in the garage. That's why I'm letting you live here. You was uninvited too. Didn't nobody invite you in, Hubert? But when I researched and found out you supposed to eat bugs and insects and shit, I figured you could stay. But you letting this big ass Brutus run around here like he live here, like he pay rent, and you living rent free. Do your job. Hubert was like, nope. The fuck out of here. The fuck I will. Hubert was gone for 2 days, y'all. He was gone for 2 days. I thought Brutus took him out. It's payback. I really did. I was like, he got him. Because I didn't see Hubert no more, and I didn't see him anywhere around that garage. Now, I know we got a lot of little nooks and crannies that that Brutus can hang out in. He probably trying to recover from the little gunshot of the bug spray, the ortho. Hit that motherfucker. I remember I hit him. Because when I hit him, you could hear it. But I'm telling you, when that motherfucker was crawling across that wall, he was so loud. The way his feet was slapping on that wall. Child. If you ever want to know how to whoop poetry's ass, bring a bug to the party. Bring a bug to the fight. You ain't got to bring no knife or no gun. Bring a bug. You won. I'm telling you. Gnats, I could take care of them. Mosquitoes, Sometimes spiders, I could. And then a spider. I don't know if the spider was his cousin. Y'all know I've been wearing my hair out for the past few days because I was supposed to be flat iron and I never did that. All this rain and shit. It never happened. But I've been wearing my hair out. It's just been let it go, let it fro. Stuff like that. That's what I've been doing. Yesterday when I was at work, I'm working hard, getting some stuff together, and I picked something up and I felt something on my arm right here. Now, sometimes you have a loose thread. Sometimes you have a loose thread in your clothing, and your clothes may be frayed or whatever, and you feel that rub against you and you think something crawling on you. Well, that's what I thought it was instead of what was crawling on me. I had a big ass motherfucking spider. It wasn't big. For real, it wasn't big. It was little. It was shiny. It was like gold in color. Like a bronze, not gold, like a bronze color. And it was attached to my hair. And it had a web coming out of my damn hair and tagging across the underbelly. Oh, that's not the belly. The underside of my arm. I started pulling my hair. Everybody at work was like, what the fuck is wrong with her? I'm pulling at my hair, slapping at my skin, whooping my own ass to try to get this spider. I don't know where the spider went. I didn't see it. I don't, but I know I got the web out of my hair. I went to the bathroom, threw some water up in my joint because, the waters would flush the spider out. I remember that. And itsy bitsy spider. And no long came the rain and washed the spider out. So I threw water up in my hair to emulate the rain. And I tried to flush the spider out. So hopefully that worked. But I put my hair into a bun. It was this bun right here, ain't it? When I get back to work again, I'm gonna redo this bun. Because one, I can't find my brush now. So I'm thinking my brush gotta be at work. It ain't at the house. So I pulled my hair back today, but it looked a mess. And y'all probably wonder why I'm always talking about my hair. If y'all ever watch my tarot channel, I think one of the very first affirmation videos I told you it had to do with hair. And my hair sometimes is a direct reflection of how I'm feeling in that moment. So I was feeling free, set them free. I was feeling free, so I was letting my hair down, letting my fro grow. Like I said, just being out and about, showing my blackness, you know what I'm saying? And normally I would tie my hair up at work anyway because I'd be outside a lot and I'd be sweating. And I was like, no, I'm going to let this sweat hit me. Boom, rock my fro. And no, that spider said, no, you done did this too long. It's time to tame the beast. Like I said, I don't know if he was a cousin of Brutus or something. I don't know what that spider was or where he came from. I don't know if I took the spider from my house to work or he was at work. But the thing was, the workstation that I was in yesterday, the girl who's normally there, she got bit by a spider over there. It took her out for 3-4 days from work. I got bit by a spider on the back of my leg. That was the most painful shit ever. And I got bit by the spider in one of the government vehicles. They don't clean them bitches like they're supposed to. And so I don't know where the spider come from. So I was paranoid all day yesterday. I'm paranoid every time I leave out my garage because I still ain't seen the carcass of that doggone bug, that roach, Brutus. I ain't seen it. And it makes me nervous. I swear I come outside, I'm looking. I was hoping that it wasn't attached to the underbelly of my car, taking a ride back and forth with me. I hope it wasn't doing it because, Lord, child, Jesus. I don't think I ever called on the Lord so much. I don't remember calling on him like that doing my car accident. You know how people be praying and say, Lord, if you save me. I was doing all that, though, with this doggone, but that motherfucker flew at me, cuz, like, I'm so serious. The way me and Keena screamed. I think Keena was over there doing the pee-pee dance because she was like, ah! I mean, but it was no tiny scream like that. We had some big, whoo, we bellowed. Fuck that, we didn't scream, we bellowed. It was just oh, my child. I think we both gonna have PTSD from this. Like, no shit. I'm just saying, isn't how I feel stuff crawling on me all the damn time. I just feel it crawling on me. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And then my like y'all know, I told you my washing dryers in the garage, right? And I was doing laundry, and I got 3 loads of laundry that's clean, still in the garage. I haven't brought them in the house. Now I'm scared to bring them in the house because what if Brutus went over there and hid in my clothes? And then I want to go pick up a piece of clothing and put stuff on, and then oh God, oh geez, no, I don't even want to think about it no more. I don't want to think. Subject change. Whew! It's hot in this car. I forgot to put some air circulation on. Whew. So, subject change. No, I have not heard anything about the job yet. Thank you for those of you who have asked me. I appreciate your concern. I do not expect to hear anything until around September because they don't, based off of when I used to work there, every fiscal year, the first day of the fiscal year is when new hires came in. So, if I remember correctly, when I got hired for this company back in 2001, I didn't get called until September, and I started October 15th. So, and I remember on the post that it said that the job position is going to start October 19th. So, no, I haven't heard anything yet. I'm not worried. But in the meantime, I've done 2 things. I found another job this morning. Actually, it's not in the field that I'm doing at all, but I know a lot of people that was in the military with me, that was doing the same job that I was doing in the military. They are now doing this particular job. So in some kind of way, we met the criteria based off of the job that we were doing in the military. And since I'm still doing a similar job that I was doing in the military, I might qualify. And it's another job starting at, I want to say $94,000 a year. So I'm applying for it, and it's right at the VA hospital. And remember, I told you my therapist was trying to get me at the VA hospital. So I was like, maybe, and then maybe I could use her as a reference because she told me I could before, you know. And you know, sometimes people say stuff like that. They be like, you know what, I help you out. You could. When I clarified, I was like, okay, I remember we was having a conversation before, and you threw out that you would help me get a job here at the VA. Were you just talking in general, you know, just having a conversation, or did you really mean that? And she said she really meant that. So I'm gonna notify her, congratulate her about her baby because I haven't did that yet. And to say, I found a position at the VA hospital, at the one that I go to, that I believe I qualify for. You know, can you do a letter of recommendation? Can you? Cause like she knows my background. Since I've been a therapist, she knows about what's going on, where I work at now, and she's been the main one telling me to quit my job and to apply at the VA. She's been the main one telling me that. So I'm gonna apply for that this afternoon. And like I told you, when I be finding out about these jobs, it be like, I didn't see this on the board the other day. I don't know what made it pop up this time, but I seen it today. I got 4 days to apply for it. Luckily, I saved my whole application from the last job on there, and they're able to just transition a lot of the information over into this new application. So that's a lot of weight off my shoulder. And I got the transcript now that I can attach and add that to my profile as well when I do this application. So, you know, that helps as well. So I'm feeling very hopeful, feeling very that it's mine. You know what I'm saying? I went shopping for online shopping because I didn't go to nobody's stores for a business attire suit. I haven't wore a business attire suit in a long time, and although it's not required in my jobs, I wouldn't do it in this one because I do too much with paper and I get too dusty and I don't do it. I wouldn't do it here. But I could wear business attire clothing if I chose to. I wouldn't mind getting back into some nice little pantsuits and some button-ups and stuff like that, you know. Then I'd be really combing my hair, and even with my rocket out, with my frock out, my fro would be just like styling and profiling when I wear it. I ain't afraid to wear my hair in my natural setting, in its natural setting in a corporate environment. That's not me. I ain't never been that person. So yeah, so I'm gonna apply for that. But Keena and I were driving around. We were just to get out the house, you know. We just drove around for a couple hours, literally a couple hours, and we went to go look at some more houses that we could possibly rent. And I said, you know what? Let me go to my new job. I told you I was claiming it. I found the location of where that office would be, and we drove on the parking lot and felt instant serenity. I told you what I'm looking. I put up a video the other day called Solitude on my community board. If you haven't watched it, go over there and check out that song. That song speaks so many volumes, so many levels in each volume of how I be feeling and what I be experiencing in my mind and my life. And just sometimes we just need some solitude. And I told you I've been looking for a place to give me some type of peace of mind, and some enjoyment in what I do again. But when I pulled onto that parking lot, I instantly felt it. Keena was like, this is nice. This was the parking lot, y'all. The building had a standalone building. It was surrounded by lush trees. They had like a picnic area set up out there for employees. And the employees that I did see were masked up. Now I think the employees back in St. Louis, at least my old former co-workers, a lot of them are still at home. They have not went back into the office, which there's a lot of stuff you can't get done in St. Louis that it looks like these people here are in the office doing. So but yeah, everybody was masked up. But I was driving or just around, I started driving around the parking lot because there was a white truck that was following us. And this white truck had been following us for a long time. Every time we took a turn, it turned. We was like, what's going on with this truck? I was like, if this truck follows me up into this government facility, something wrong. He followed me up into that government facility. I got to the end of the parking lot and I stopped. And the kid said, go on park right there, go on park. So I parked. And then the white truck sat there for a minute, looked at me. And then it turned and pulled back into the back of the building. I was like, what the fuck was that about? Maybe he was wondering why the hell I was on the parking lot, because I hadn't started working yet. You know what I'm saying? My day one hadn't happened yet. So, but where we parked at, it was this beautiful lake that's right behind it. There was ducks, lily pads. I probably seen a gator head. I don't know, but something floating through the water, looked like it was a gator's head. It was absolutely stunning. We sat there for a few minutes, just looking and talking about how peaceful. Katie was like, that. I like this. We liked it so much to the point I started looking at places to live around there. I told you this is about an hour from where I'm at right now. We started looking at places to live around there. It's nice. Big, beautiful homes out there. Big, beautiful homes. Probably cost me an arm and a leg, but if I get this job, no, that ain't no but. When I get this job, I'll be able to afford it, though. I'll be able to afford it. Even if I get the job in the VA hospital, I'll be able to afford it. And the VA hospital is still be 45 minutes from where that's located. But around the VA hospital, got some nice homes too. I might have to look at that too. I don't know, but it was beautiful. I just felt so peace. That was my space. That was my space. I even saw my office space, because it looks like the whole office space is surrounded by windows. So pretty much everybody in there has a view. Even if you had a view of the parking lot, your view was still beautiful because of the way the landscaping is set up. It was like, oh my goodness, that was pretty. I was like, I could work here. And I already know how it is at the VA hospital. I told you, the VA hospital is like a whole nother community. It looked like a town in itself. The VA hospital that's in Lake Nona, man, that mug is gorgeous. The hospital looks so doggone good that I brought my mama and Keena back up there to give it a tour of the hospital. Like, do you see this? Like, people actually live on the VA complex. That's how nice it is. They have like a whole residential community of retired vets. They probably 100% disabled vets with homes there, y'all. Like, not hospital wards, actual houses with families and shit. It's nice. It's nice. But until then, I gotta come in here and deal with these people here. I heard from another employee that already has the position that we're supposed to be being considered for promotion into. It is indeed a pay cut. And it's basically based off of the hours, so to speak. She said you get paid so much less for what you do, but it seems like you're doing the same amount of work, even though the hours may decrease. But they not paying. She said they're not paying you for what you actually are doing. You know, they underpaying us based off of the workload. But she said it was definitely, in her eyes, a pay cut. So, and being like I'm still under a different payment system as them, I don't know. I still haven't found out how that affects me. If I get a promotion there, do I stay under the old payment system because I'm grandfathered in, or what? That's and my union rep is not knowledgeable of shit, so I will have to spend time researching that my damn self. I don't know. But all y'all, thank y'all for sending me out y'all warm wishes. You know, for what had went down for me. Trust me, that was well needed. Y'all probably laughing at me now, but I needed that support, that moral support, that mental support. Y'all just don't understand. I mean, I had tears coming out of my face, y'all. I was so scared. I was so scared. I could imagine if we actually had those murder hornets if they had came, how I'd have been acting. I have jumped out of a car before because a wasp got in my car, and the car was still in drive. So I know just that motherfucker flew at me, y'all. I was tortured. That's all I got for y'all. That's all I got. This has been Traveling Talk Thursday. I will see y'all this weekend in the next video. I think I'm going to do another Greenleaf update because I did that little video immediately after the show ended, and there was so much that I missed because y'all know like I like to watch shows twice, and there was so much that I did not address that I felt I should have addressed. So I still may do another Greenleaf little follow-up video. Stay tuned for Living Single again this weekend. I really enjoyed watching this show again. And I remember that episode from last week, but I swear I did not know that was the very first episode that had ever aired. And then Good Times will be starting next week, y'all. Good Times starting next week. Good Times, 3%. Ooh. I'm still thinking about the doggone if Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon on my ass, baby, and came at me. Woo woo! I'll talk to y'all again. See y'all in the next video. Peace.